What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Way to Zone podcast, and we are back for another week of soccer bets, guys. All right, guys, for the first bet I have for you guys, before I get into this video, I just want to say like the video, subscribe to the page, click that thumbs up, guys. It's not that very hard to click that thumbs up. It helps me generate more people to my videos, and I would really appreciate it, guys. So for the first bet of the day, guys, we're going to be going into the AFC, the Asians World Cup qualifying. It's going to be Japan taking on Saudi Arabia, and this game is going to be played in Japan, guys. So we are going to be taking Japan over 1.5 goals. I think Saudi Arabia is not on the level of Japan. Japan has so many young players coming up all around the European leagues, and Saudi Arabia, they don't really have anybody in the European leagues. A lot of them play in Saudi Arabia leagues. They play in Qatar. They play in a lot of places around there, and I just don't believe they're going to be able to stand up to Japan. I think Japan's going to go out here and score about 2 or 3 goals. I think this game's going to come out to a 2-0 or maybe even a 3-1 win. So for this bet, guys, I'm taking Japan over 1.5 goals. All right, so this next game is going to be Israel taking on Norway, and I'm going to be taking Norway over 1.5 goals in this one. I think this game's going to come out to the same exact score as the other ones. I think it's going to be a 2-0 or a 3-1 win for Norway. I think Norway can go out here and score about 2 or 3 goals easily because Israel's not on their level, and with Erling Haaland and with Odegaard over there, I just don't believe they're going to be able to hold them off. They're way offensively sound, and I believe Norway's going to go out here and dominate this game from the kickoff all the way to the end of the final whistle. So give me Norway over 1.5 goals for this one. All right, guys, for this next one, it's going to be Angola taking on Cape Verde. And, guys, we're going to be taking Angola on the money line. It's a plus 105. I know I usually hit the over 1.5 goals, but I can see Angola coming out here winning this game 1-0. I think this game's going to come out to a 1-0 or a 2-1 win for Angola. Angola is a top 5 team in all of Africa, and Cape Verde is probably around, I want to say, ranked about 10 or 11th. So Angola has a better squad. They've been in better form recently, especially at home. So, like I said, I'm not taking over 1.5 goals because this game could come out to a 1-0 win. So give me Angola on the money line at a plus 105. So this next game is going to be Algeria taking on. All right, guys, don't laugh at me for if I might butcher this country's name, but I think it's Mozambique taking on Algeria, guys, and I'm going to be taking Algeria over 1.5 goals. This game is going to be played in Algeria. Algeria is a top 3 team in all of Africa, and the other team, guys, they're not even ranked in the top 10 in all of Africa. So I just believe Algeria is just a way better squad. Algeria is playing at home, and they're a minus 300 to win the game. But if you drop that down to over 1.5 goals, they're going to be dropped down all the way to about a minus 170. So give me Algeria over 1.5 goals. I think they go out here and score about 2 or 3 goals in this game. Guys, for this next game is going to be Senegal taking on Togo. It's going to be played in Senegal, guys. Senegal is probably the best team in all of Africa. It's going to come down to them or Nigeria being the best team. And guys, I think Senegal is going to dominate this game. Senegal is a minus 250 and minus 300 to win the game. But if you drop it down to Senegal over 1.5 goals, you're going to get that at about a minus 150. And I think that's a really good line. Senegal sometimes goes out there and wins 1-0, and they just play really great defense. Probably one of the best defensive teams in the whole entire world, honestly. But I just believe they're going to go out here, score at least 2 goals in this game, probably win this game 2-0. So for this game, guys, give me Senegal over 1.5 goals. All right, guys, for the 6th and final bet I have for you guys, it's going to be a 2-leg parlay. I'm going to be taking Nigeria on the money line and then Egypt over 1.5 goals. I'm taking Egypt over 1.5 goals, yeah, guys, because I just think they're going to dominate Sierra Leone. I think Egypt's probably a top 5 team in all of Africa, and I think Egypt's going to go out here and score about 2 or 3 goals on them. And the reason why I'm taking Nigeria on the money line to send the over 1.5 goals is because Nigeria sometimes goes out there and wins the game 1-0, but I just don't think Zimbabwe is going to go into Nigeria and win that game. I think Victor Osimhen might have a goal himself. They might at least score 2 as well. So I can see that game coming out to a 1-0 or 2-0. And for the Egypt game, I can see that game coming out to a 2-0 or a 3-1 victory. So for this bet, guys, give me a 2-leg parlay. Nigeria on the money line and Egypt over 1.5 goals. And alright, guys, that is it for today's video. Like the video, subscribe to the page, come back every single day, guys, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.